everybody worldwide. You are now tuned into hiphopruckus.com with your boy Tommy Danger, the Now or Later Man, and dangervision.net. And this week in the building we have Termanology. What's really good?
What's happening, man?
Everything's good. Everything's good. So I see you got a project coming out.
Yeah. Politics as usual. September 30th. You know, it's going down way major. We're excited about that.
That's what's up. Tell us about the difference in the album versus the whole politics mixtape series that you put out.
Well, the difference is like those are just like sporadic thoughts I had. You know what I mean? Those are just what I was going through at the time, and you know what I'm saying? Like I had 5 of them. I put out one every year, so if you listen to them, you just kind of get to see where I was at in my life at that time. But the album is more like a growth thing. It took me like 2 years, and I did it between like 2006 and 2008. And, you know, I just kind of collectively had those tracks and put them aside until, you know, I made what I believe to be is like a masterpiece, you know what I mean? So
okay, that's what's up.
That's kind of the difference.
So when I was doing some research on you, I see that you've been on your grind for a minute, and you're influenced by a lot of original MCs. Let's not even say old school, but original MCs. At what point in time did you feel like this is what I want to do? After you heard which artist?
Like a career-wise?
Yeah.
Probably like 14.
14?
Like maybe, you know, 13, 14. I used to, you know, just freestyle a lot when I was like 9 and 10. And then when I was like 13, 14, I started writing a lot.
Okay.
And, you know, so right then and there, I always knew I wanted to be a rapper, you know what I mean?
Because I remember growing up, and I used to record Mr. Magic when he used to come on WBLS.
That's crazy.
And like I remember recording to tape, because I ain't had no money back then. I recorded The Bridge Is Over. And once I heard that track, I was like, you know what? I swear to you, I was like thanking God, like, damn, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Do you have a moment when you heard a particular track and it just made you like, damn, this is what I want to do?
I think it's just the whole Doggy Style album, the whole Snoop Dogg Doggy Style, and like that particular album right there was like, that shit made me love rap so much that like, I loved it more than anything ever. And I think from that point on, I kind of like, I never turned back. I just love music so much. I put it before anything, before like girlfriends, you know what I'm saying, or even like money, like anything. Like I just love music, though. That shit is like in my soul, you know.
Wow, that's what's up. And it actually comes across in your music. I was actually on your MySpace page, and if you wouldn't mind, give your MySpace page right quick.
Oh yeah, it's the real Termanology.
That's what's up. Now on your MySpace page, you got this track called "Talking to God," in which I just think that track is just so ill. Like I gotta give it up to you. Like you was just kicking it. What was the inspiration behind that track?
I was just like that week. I was online because a lot of times I really don't get to use the computer and like check out the interviews and everything that's popping. But that week I just happened to be online, and like I just kept seeing all this whack news. Like I was like, man, what the fuck? Like every single day I felt like, you know, it was something more whack like about the industry that was going on. So I was like, yo, you know what, man? I just started writing the way I felt about it, and I was like, you know what, fuck that, I'm gonna put this shit out. So, like, half of it's like a freestyle, like, actually off the dome, but, like, most of it is written and shit, so,
Wow.
You know, I just kind of went in there and vented out how I was feeling at the moment.
So, in talking about the album that's coming out, how did you go about selecting the producers for that particular album?
Well, I always had, like, you know, since like a little kid, man, I always been like, yo, why doesn't somebody do an album and put it all DJ Premier and Pete Rock and fucking Large Professor, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I kind of always had that idea, like, for years, like, you know, since, I don't know, like 95, 96, I always wished that, like, Nas would do it or somebody, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and it just came to the point where, like, nobody did it. So I was like, yo, you know what? I'm going to do it.
That's what's up.
You know, I didn't really think, like, you know, I was going to be able to do it like that. So when the way that it actually ended up coming out at the end, I'm real happy, man. It came together real nice.
Okay, so tell us about your grind with DJ Static Selector and how you guys came about.
Well, Static's my man. He been my man since we were like 14 years old, and he been DJing forever, throwing shows and whatnot. And he lived in New Hampshire at the time, but he used to come to Lawtown, you know what I'm saying, to my hood and just DJ like the hoodest parties and shit. And you know, we just kick freestyles and he DJing. You know, so like long story short, he ended up moving to Boston and doing his thing way big out there, getting on the radio. And then he ended up moving to New York and you know, expanding. So you know, he knew I was doing my thing, so he's like, yo, if you want, just come get on these mixtapes. Like, every time I do a mixtape, I'll put you on a mixtape, and I'll help get you out there. So, you know, I got on the Nas mixtape, and I got on the G-Unit one, I got on the Royce the 5 tape, I got on the Summer the Show Off mixtape, and he just kept, like, you know what I'm saying, putting me on every single mixtape he was doing. You know, right there it became, like, a real tight bond between us, you know what I mean? We became really, really good friends.
Okay.
And I did, like, 7 records on his last album. And I got like 3 records on his new one dropping.
Okay. So, question for you: what really pisses you off in the game right now?
A lot of things, man. Like, you know what? A lot of the things that really pissed me off, like in 2006, don't piss me off now because I learned the business now.
Gotcha.
And I understand. Like a lot of people come up to me and be like, "Yo, why is this swag dude on the radio and you're mad nice and you're not on the radio?"
Right.
Well, you know, there's an easy answer for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the radio is like a commercial. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all about, you know, who's getting, you know, who's
Right.
getting what to be where. And, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
But it's not like that. You have to understand that has nothing to do with skills. It's all business.
What other artists do you have featured on the album?
I got on the album the singles with me and Bun B, and then I got a joint called Drugs, Crime, and Gorillas, and that joint is with Freeway and Chic Luch.
Okay.
And then I got another joint with Prodigy from Mobb Deep.
Right.
It was like one of the last verses he did before he went in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I always liked Mobb Deep since I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? They were heavily influenced my style. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's dope for me to work with Hav and P. And then Little Fame from P is the last one I did.
Okay. So when is the video actually dropping with you and Bun B?
Well, we getting back like the copy of it is this Friday. So if it's a go and I approve it, then you know it should be out like next week.
That's what's up. Now, this project that you have coming out is independent. Why don't you tell us your label and the actual label that it's being distributed through?
The name of my label is ST Records. I started that. The reason why I started that was because in like 2001 and 2002, I had a couple of independent deals, and they were kind of whack. So, and finally in 2003, I said, you know what, I'm gonna just make my own label and put out my own stuff, and that's when I dropped with Politics One. So that's ST Records, and I'm signed to Nature Sounds, and Nature Sounds is those are real good people, man, and they got my back. They believe in the vision, and we ready to rock. ST Nature Sounds, that's what it is.
That's what's up. Tell us about your team.
Yeah, ST the squad, that's my crew. And, you know, there's 9 of us deep. Shout out Machete and Machete and Ghetto. You know what I'm saying? They're both locked down right now. You know what I'm saying? Hold your head. And then, you know, we got the whole rest of the crew. DJ Dead-Eye, that's my show DJ. He's the official ST DJ. And my man Easy Money, he's up next. Superstar Snug, he's the white boy of the clique. My man Clip, Hectic, he's our goon. And my man Stally, he gets it cracking. So, you know, that's 9 of us, including myself.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Tell us about your fetish for sneakers, man. Sound like you got a habit.
I love sneakers, man. I love rapping about sneakers because, you know, it's just like, if you got them, you know, flaunt them. So a lot of times, a lot of dudes, you know, they got mad kicks and they don't take them out the box. And I respect that, you know, because that's real. But the way I feel like is like, you know, you might get hit by a bus tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? So you might as well wear them shit.
All right, so what's your favorite pair of kicks that you only rock, like, on special occasion?
Well, I got a problem, man. Like, certain sneakers, once I wear them once, I'll never wear them again. And, like, the reason for that is because if it's like a video shoot or, you know, if it's something like a major photo or press, like, you know what I'm saying, you get to be known by what your image is. So if you got, like, some pink sneakers on or whatever, and then you wear them in the Source magazine, and then every time people see you, you know what I'm saying, they're expecting you to have those on. So if you're wearing them, they're like, oh, this nigga's a bum, man. He only got one pair of kicks. So I try to, like, you know, I give them away to my little cousins or shit like that, you know what I'm saying, after I wear them, like, in a famous thing. But my favorite pair of sneakers I got that I haven't worn is, I got a pair of the Spizikes. I got all the Spizikes, but I got the first Spizikes, like the one that there's only 4,040 pages.
Yeah.
I got those shits in the box, so I probably will never wear them, yo. I'll probably just like, I don't know, I just got them, man.
That's what's up. What beat and what producer did you work with that they threw you a joint that was just so crazy? Because most of the time it sounds like when you write your rhymes, like you just go in. If it's crazy, you go and you're going to bang it out. But what beat did you hear was so crazy that you just had to take a step back and be like, damn, I got to put something more in this shit right here?
Yeah, watch how I go down, man. That shit took me a whole month before I even touched it. Like,
wow.
I had the beat. It was my first premiere beat. I knew I had something to prove. And I just, like, I couldn't believe it was mine. I'm like, wow, I have a premiere beat, and it's fucking crazy. So it took me a while before I even touched it, but, you know, that's the one right there.
That's what's up. And how did you and Premier hook up?
I met Premier in 2003 with my man Crumb Snatcher. He brought me to the Bronx. So, you know what I'm saying, Gangstar's video shoot. I got up in their video. And, you know, I kept seeing Premier around, giving him my demos and whatnot. And, you know, he eventually became really good friends with Static. So one day, him and Static called me on the phone. You know what I'm saying? They offered me the beat, the Watch How I Go Down beat. And, you know, I took it. It was all history from there. Now that's my brother. Tomorrow night, we'll be on Sirius Satellite on his radio show. And, you know, that's my dude.
That's what's up. So, again, give us the date when the album's coming out.
Yes, September 30th, man. Available everywhere. Politics as usual. I'll cop 2 of those.
That's what's up. Termanology in the building. HipHopRuckus.com and Danger Vision. Till next week. Flat out.